Punch TV out of my mama have a channel so make sure say and then the first time I do her channel you are not just subscribe and you like you know share we will so be our share our comment section or edit the Punch TV the about man yourself the and say them back and them for and say story be about social media and so say agent ye abusuan for mon come home my uncle story na embra ye buy the emunche mu na ebebrem.
This is Ghana because we share the course ni na a political prosecution or persecution and a course no ntino first last time I'm quite say court advice ni say enka on excuse the self from the and one and I still all course honestly speaking because enka o my bia so a enka say enka wa resign but ya hwe de Yakopon na abaye because asem we de me baby amegina ne say minority leader ye persecute no
Dr. to Forson
political persecution
okay
because o hwe asem no baby free baby e kone baby abedura MPP for na edomani especially Akufuado ene ne your friend say ne cousin Kenoforiata
to say Majakpa
exactly and use Godfred Odame to persecute at Forson just because they wanted the seat and then also Ushema the way Tama mobile haircut na say for the way na minority at Forson na or expose woman okay the can be on Befasubiana shown where power lies. That's what they are doing because in reality it doesn't make sense. Sadena air cost it really doesn't make sense. And your politics no more ya. Intimidate the American Christian.
Okay, Uncle Rex is saying nothing tia. My bro, sir, let's do.
The Dikayon Senior Rex Kayan. Say on my way a serious country. And the first thing that every citizen ebi huni say ebi ana ye bo ato Forson ye bo japa but obi anyone modern adwin koso say nanka ye me ana say betimi ato no. Every human being is a potential victim to a criminal. Every human being. Obi biara oboni trimu pose obi nipa basani bone no. Enye se odi ne yonku bi anase oni obi ena enya. Enunti na crime is always the state versus because se ukowia obi ade anase ukukum nipa eye oman no asede ene na hyede se ogina sa nipa kro no anamu ene wo kohye Godfred Yebo Odame, he is a walking crime. Everything in his office is a crime scene. Yebo Odame. For an attorney general and a minister for injustice to have this impunity and arrogance and feel say court no is by his whims and caprices and you know Jakpe Kasa na onu feel say oye attorney general sometimes omuma tumi no ewura wo mutrim ema omo dwen say because of the position no or superior to the laws of this land. The president is not even superior to the laws of this land. Now, when you discuss Baron de Montesquieu and A.V. Dicey in their separation of powers and checks and balances, relatively what they are discussing, they say the most important thing in society, they say, I will say equal before the law. Now, when you find someone who is supposed to be your attorney general, a minister for justice, who has become a minister for injustice, throw his weight about All because he knows the justices and not the justice. He knows those who are judges and not the law. He feels he has power, and he doesn't believe in rule of law. He only believes that there is a person called Akufo-Addo who is ruling over us. He believes in rule of man over rule of law. You find problems. And you see, Nkrumah once said that the anger of the Ghanaian is very slow. But when it reaches its peak, never attempt to quench it, because it's a flaming fire that will forever flame. Highly inflammable. Ghanaians take slow to anger. Maybe I may be quick-tempered because from childhood, because of how I was trained. But I know there are so many people who take slow to anger, and when they are angry, also so. And that is to the majority of Ghanaians. The justice system is destroyed. It's depraved. And ya anopay. Madam Fubi in your case. When they need the home come on, so a bear and comfort being cocked. Uni must more catch me. Or catch him say, Aquano, Nadamfu, a baku a judge. No moon in the Quatina baby no monsa. Na judge and the catcher and say, oh, Kwaku, that's all you'll be the back to the hands of a mama swati. What can't say any that? And you know, an indelible scar. I will not you say, how do I take such a person to court? Do you know that with time, Nipa will be to develop anger? Amana ye bibia. It may not fall in the remit of the law, but it is only to pacify his heart. Do you know how many people are thinking like that? And you know, Akufo-Addo, you see, sometimes you look at some of these people, and what rings a bell in your mind is, if they had ever been well educated, because meaning judges are more school certificate. President, he is yet to show his certificate, but he's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer. There are so many of their kind. There are so many people who are in the justice system. They only got there because nani papa a lawyer. Anani nebi, anani wofebi, ni na nkansah bi, ana by virtue so I MPP. The reason why I'm who NDC lawyer me bu ni pa ni say, ansa na obi NDC ni ebe call law school ebe pass no, you must have been a shark. Nana be cry a lawyer, Nana be. So look at their kind. Nana be a lawyer. Who see I don't know what cab of as a one school. That's what Pepe College. Or a lawyer.
I'll come.
See, Sanya Akwe Frank Davis, a better church same anymore. Why a lawyer knew? Well, no catch say, tape no has been done.
At your phone fancy went to the let peace previous slogan. Mungina mun collaborate with us to share this piece of information across Ghana. No, my Ghana so intimate funny to my pen fra.
It means there is an originality to something. Baby, why are you original? Meboa. Now we are no. Adia wo na wo allege say enya original tape nini. Na it's been doctored no. For original ne bra wakoko jina party MPP achi. Ena wu twampoa. Twampoa twa esedun ketiampoa. If you have the kind of esedun ketia in your house, do you think you'd have been this wap? So it is the man Akufo-Addo that has intoxicated the system, and he is like a cancer. What do I say? Emma, the system has been cancerous. You find a chief justice, asema beto nanim, where the na ba kane, enye de oba kane na oyini nam.
Sanity.
Na where the Yakopo, matuma sew. Me dia no, wo se me ntwen, na de oto ne edi mechi no, onu enyine nam ansa na mayimi nam. Asa wisu ba bi ekogu ye na nam e wo ha na meyi. So you look at the justice system, it's like Akufo-Addo has made all of them, including the Chief Justice, no puppets. Puppets. Koliko. Abodiabana. Kodrenchi de bo Tom and Jerry awariano. Sabodiabano. Anuna Ekufuado. Onu asosa humani no otwichi womo. Wo fa say no way you ti say. Etu ye Chief Justice house if article say no way you ti say no way na why Koliko. Eti wadwin na da utimu na wo ma me no perpetual school fees se fa ko school ko sua dia wo nya certificate for the media no wo allow wo ma Ekufuado remote control who are you? Because that is what is happening. Asema Rex Busa last year a very striking and they say many a deputy minister me substantive minister LC no me mani to me was a substantive minister wa I cannot prepare an LC no so ncheche munya and say enye payment. It's like a sovereign guarantee. It's like a blank check until some will deliver no man who say o condition president or whatever no when meet bibia no enya de wo say ukofa sika no ye wi asia no wan na twa sika no Ekufuado aban it's at Forson no court wa cause financial loss no sika no otwa ma wan o say ni pe no bi o wa sometimes they compel us to because so what me dwe sande o ma we nyina o ko deep na say una na nim nyansa o papa o de abobra ama o papa wa tete wo nyansa mu a you don't have to say who could say your friends say who kwa agina no wabua unam na wadwe ye adwuma asem we ye de court hwe collins that dey ebia ni o who can afford that 100 million who so akusi 66 housing units obi the 200 million akoye kwan atu suo your friend say gutter aye pipe the electricity akoho amount 1,502 housing units. We say or can say obesi 5,000 when teams in the causing financial loss to the state. Make I know we also a parliament with $100 million. At the 66 housing units. We are the crapos on your fetish Sagleme. Oh, so sometimes when we went there to Sagleme
case, no. MPP4 crime fast we tran trauma and then no cry yepe. Look. 1,500 housing units no we see. The idea was yeton we are near the Sikanesi another 1,500. Yeton we are say charity and for the Christmas business. Yeton we are near another. So for them, the real estate for exactly for them to come and say Obia Disikanibi. Okay, fine, Obia Disikanibi. What has happened to the rest of Dana yes one mama no say no.
What's happened to me?
Say
to glasses ni
that's some person
any kitchen cabinet ni mama ko to
kojo pon ko parliament ko kan asem so muguso
no ma bon wo musuro say ye ba because we took inventory before we left power
o man ekotutu ya na o ma mankofo ni ko
fine you do kania na wan am say you do kania no do ma mo you do ECG Ekufuado dum da ko wia mu de yan mo ka sama do ma no you do ECG Ekufuado ka so do kania
ko wenim
whom does the back stop with omu na akotutu ekwan ya na da ho mu degrade akodi kwan mama se wutumi fa ho this one ko fa nwura mu akosi Sagleme no ma wia mu nioma nyina ya condition nioma bibie wo mu nioma wia ya ko ya busa dan sis wa ya dan to. These are concrete structures. And your blocks, wow. And your concrete. And then this was ano. It is at the Nkrumah dine. It is at the IK champion. Nindino or see slit, you know, or slit dia and word reader. And your concrete. Sana Sagleme. Now, Ekufuado musika no weriano. And no more person would be quarter dine or the quality of work done. And utina akwano kojo pon kruma sa senso na nke ton any command warning I rise the four command warning say onim no toma nipa obetoma no oni ye de because ye mo bi antenam ye ja soja fo be kwakotena wo na soja ni ba o se ye odia anu na ma o mantimi anton na ai akwa wei kojo pon kruma office onu na onim obala ye ne
obala semum
so obi ohepo no de oba oye obala ye omre
dan de pono de den de bem ye nkwasem
enti no what the madden on a now and I may say what your mopa or monton nipo better sagmino one year by Baquashi.
Me perceive me use this opportunity way. At this Sunday a warning. Say obia private investor be our koto saglemi bi an tiase se usika na utuagu because opro saglemi Ghana for yenye ya adwese beton ye nton so da.
Okay, that is to be forewarned is to be forearmed. I know the your leader so can say the na wa say kutupa say yes you enkoso nya adwuma entino anywhere bia na ekoso court no hwe na me no I think say so far no minim say enya judge fo nyina you can buy some of them me judge e wom say me who seem to kakra but me I overlook them because sometimes you look at the bigger picture. The rulings be no best now even though I think she should have gone a bit further because she has jurisdiction. So say a lawyer kuku damwa, especially omo school amanone na omo enimde no. They say kwekwaza anum uti omo nimde na omo expulse na. Sometimes you ask yourself, say Ghana Law School no omo makola na benhunti ya na tomatoes above for my dream another. And sometimes ya na me busa me. And Ghana Bar Association
di lawyers natem.
Lawyers.
And also
association no